All right, so all I want you to do is to get yourself comfortable. And what you're going to do is just let your body relax as best as you know how. And I'm going to take you through a bit of a relaxation and then into the meditation. Now, if you've never done this before, no problem. And if you have done a lot of meditation, it's just going to enhance it. So it's for anybody to attempt this and to have fun with it. How you do it is you just need to sit in an upright position, and if you can, keep your arms at your sides or on your lap and just relax. Have your feet not crossed, but on the ground. Now, one of the things that I'm going to show you is when you're meditating with me, and during the time that I have meditated a lot, over the last 4 or 5 years, what's happened to me is when I watch people having healing, I noticed that the earth and the body were being connected more easily. And the way I do it is I connect with your soles of your feet to the earth. So you may find that as I'm guiding you through it, that you feel your feet tingling or your feet warming up or a coolness. It varies from everybody. So as I work with you like that, you're going to experience that, I hope. And what may happen is that you feel it more in one foot than the other. If that is the case, you just think of the other foot and the energy just moves across to that foot. So just enjoy, relax, get yourself comfortable, and take a nice slow deep breath and relax. Just close your eyes and just for a moment, allow your body to rest. Just for a moment. Let your body rest. Great. Just get yourself comfortable. Now, become aware of the soles of your feet, both the soles of your feet, and just notice underneath the soles of your feet, you're going to feel either a warmth, a tingle, a heat, and allow yourself to perceive that. Even if it's slightly, it won't be anywhere else but underneath the soles of your feet. Now, when you get that kind of sensation, notice if it's on both feet or just one. If it's in one, just tell it to go across to the other foot, and you'll feel it. Now, as I continue the meditation, you may notice that this warm sensation or cool sensation or a tingling sensation begins to spread more easily through the body. And from my perception of what I've watched is that you're also getting healing as we're doing this. So the healing can happen in many forms to many things that are needing to happen in your body. And some of it is so unconscious we don't even know. So just allow your body to relax and focus on your feet and allow your feet to rest and relax. Now your knees. Let your knees relax, quieten down. Then your thighs. Let your thighs relax. Now that you've done that, move across to your back. Just feel the back muscles relaxing. If you focus on your lower back, just notice how it feels in that area. And let it rest. That's it. Then the middle of your back, and then the top part of your back. Allow those muscles to rest and relax. Well done. Now go to your stomach and allow all those organs and glands in the abdominal area to relax. Just let it relax. There's not much you need to do with me. You just need to listen, allow your body to quieten down. But you may notice very shortly that as you are relaxing in this state, your breathing becomes more rhythmic and your heartbeat slows down. Just because the body is in a lovely state of repair, relaxing, healing. So feel the liver relaxing, your kidneys, the colon, every organ, every gland, just feel it relaxing, and even the pelvic area. Allow everything to go quieter and quieter. And as you do that, feel it going right into the chest. Feel your chest relaxing. Allow your chest to relax. Your lungs. Your heart. Let it quieten down. Feel yourself letting go as best as you know how. And then gently become aware of your shoulders resting, and then down your arms to your fingers, to the palms of your hands. You see, sometimes when we are working, tension sits in different areas, such as the digestive system and your hands and your face. So you may be noticing that your digestive system is more quiet, your arms feel more relaxed, and may feel heavy or light. It varies from person to person. And then put your attention to your face and relax your cheeks, your eyes. That's an interesting one. Allow your eyes to rest, as if you could focus on the eyeball and let it just quieten down. Relax. Let it relax. And as you let it relax, you may notice that the eyelids also rest. Then gently move to the forehead and to your scalp and relax it. And just feel a quiet state. A quiet state. What is interesting, if you go into your own mind and you just gently focus on your mind, you may experience in the left hemisphere, if you reach into the mind and you just sense the left hemisphere of your brain, you may experience a kind of lightness or a heaviness there, just a sensation. Just let yourself feel whatever you feel there. It's not right nor wrong, just notice. Now move across to the right hemisphere. And again, just become aware, how does it feel? How does it quieten down? What is the sensation there? And allow it to just gently calm down. And feel the left and the right balancing. We don't have to do much. The body knows. And you just allow the body to just bring it into balance. And as you do that, just become conscious of yourself sitting there, quiet. Just becoming aware that you are letting go as best as you can. You allow yourself to feel at peace. And as you allow yourself to feel at peace, we know that on some level of us, on some very deep knowingness, we know that our heart is listening and feeling what we're doing. And you may focus on your heart right now. And as you focus on your heart, just become aware of where, let's say, you've been happy with somebody. Maybe you got a relationship. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. And just notice how you feel when you focus on those people. You feel a kind of calmness. Your heart kind of acknowledges. If you go to another stage for yourself and you focus on people that have been unkind to you, could have been now or way back in your past, and just notice how you feel in your chest now. And you may feel a tightness. Maybe a particular person comes to your mind where they weren't fair, or they let you down, or betrayed you, or whatever. And then just gently, in your mind, you just say, I forgive and release that person. It's a very simple thing to do. You're doing the best you can in just forgiving them. Now, as you did that, you may have noticed that your body on some level relaxed, just quietened down, began to feel more calm, more quiet. A sense of you're capable of going deeper into this meditation. You just feel a sense of peace. And as you sense this peace, you may notice that your mind, your body, is entering a very, very peaceful state. You don't have to do anything. It is just natural. It's quiet. And in this space, you become aware of who you are, a kind of quiet space, not the frenetic thoughts or the things that are stressing us out, but a quietness. And I want you to just do the best you can feeling that. to help you in a way, if you could just imagine that you kind of pretended that you stood behind yourself. Just imagine a simple thing using your imagination. Imagine you standing behind yourself and that you're aware of yourself sitting in your chair. And then, because it's fun, place your hands on your own shoulders. And just give yourself permission. And you may notice a warmth. You may notice a feeling of peace, of quietness. The extraordinary thing is that we can do many, many magical things. Many things that we sometimes think we can't do. And by you just allowing yourself to switch your awareness, you are now aware of feeling lighter and more relaxed. And as you're standing there, you just let go and you take your hands off yourself. And just be aware that in this beautiful way, it feels as if you're floating, as if you're just quiet, as if you just are. Or another word of just being, where you're not really worried about anything at this moment. At this very moment, you're hearing me guiding you, not forcing you or telling you, but just being aware that you can enter this space where to you, to your belief systems, to who you are connecting to a particular stillness and to a state of quietness. Now, as you are feeling that, you may sense it around you. You may feel like a warm sensation or a cool sensation or a tingling sensation. Each one of us experiences our own way. And what you're experiencing too as you're entering even a deeper state. And where I'm helping you to go, allow yourself to just feel. And now you may experience color. You may experience a beautiful color kind of around you. Maybe it's a mauve or a blue, but something beautiful. And sometimes it's just white. Feel it around you and within you. And feel how this beautiful color is what you need right at the moment. Even if you're not seeing the color, it's fine. You are experiencing something. Allow yourself to just notice something. And as you notice that, let go. Just allow yourself to become still. This stillness is what you are entering into now. Take your time. But let your body feel it. Let your body become quiet, relaxed. And you may notice that your thoughts is quieting down. You may notice that you are still. And as you are still, you can feel your breathing becoming quieter, your heartbeat slowing down. Your entire body just still, quiet, peaceful. And in this space, I want you just to focus for a moment on your heart. Just focus for a moment on your heart. And as you focus on your heart, allow yourself to know that everything is going to come right for you. That solutions, changes that will be positive, that will assist you in your life, are coming your way. But notice, not from your intellect, but notice this quiet state that you're feeling. It's not from your intellect. It's from something deep within your heart that gives you permission to move forward into a beautiful state. Feel quiet. Feel relaxed, replenished, peaceful. And now gently take a slow, deep breath in and out. Another one in and out. And gently return to a full waking state. And open your eyes. Open your eyes, a clear, waking state. Well done. Well done. So let's see how you did. We'll go to one of you and we can just ask you how you went. So who are we picking? Hello.
Hi.
And how did it go for you?
That was incredible. Thank you. Really, really calm. really clear. I don't think I've ever meditated and felt so much of a sensation of floating, ever. That was, my face is still tingling, my fingers, my toes, quite phenomenal. Thank you.
Yeah. What I noticed with you too is that your heart slowed down quite phenomenally.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
and everybody's different. Everybody's
Mm.
different, but that is what's going on. What was very interesting with you is when you went into the expansion of your heart and just going high to this one or that one or to a lover or whatever, you felt it kind of pulse like this. I don't know if you remember, because I'm looking at your memory now. And also what's interesting is when you looked at something that had irritated in your past, something you didn't like, or let it go. Have you been having a little bit of problems with joints in your body?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Multiple problems. Yeah.
Right. Those joints are going to start clearing up now. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you can feel it already. You'll feel it in your wrists. They're warming up a bit. But your whole body is starting to heat up. Okay. Because what's happened is your spirit, who you are, where you are, is communicating with you. And so sometimes in our life, people hurt us more than we realize. And what happened there for you is it went into joints. So you're going to find somewhere where it's just going to release and just become more easy. Also, what's happening to you, it's a lot's going on in your beautiful body now, is that you can feel a warmth going up your spine. Can you feel that?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, that is to do with also your energy, and you're going to get quite warm now for a little bit, so don't worry. That's the heat and a new energy coming into you, and a new way of life and a new way of excitement in yourself. Does that all make sense?
Amazing. It's just incredible. Yes. Yes. I'm quite taken aback. Thank you. That's
Good.
That's really quite something.
And it'll just carry on. It'll go on for and you may feel this for a few hours or a few minutes. It varies. And sometimes it happened to me where when I was doing my own healing or people were teaching me things, I was like, well, is this going to stay? Is this? And and then I realized what happens is we integrate. So you're going to find all of a sudden, you're feeling it already, like a coolness starting to come through your body. It will stop. Yes, yes. It's now integrating into the body. So well done, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the next one.
Hi.
Hi. How did it go for you?
It was really interesting because I've never meditated before. I found the relaxation and stuff was really powerful. I don't think I've ever really been awake and been that relaxed before. I think with the meditation side of it, because I've never done it before, I still need to kind of work on being able to push out the other thoughts. So I don't know if I was focusing too much on trying not to think about other things, but I did find it really, really peaceful and really thoughtful.
Did you notice there, Beth, that when you were sitting there and you were quieting down as best as you could, because that's all we got to do. We got to do it as best as we can. When you looked at the mind and you went to the left hemisphere, was it quite interesting there? What did you feel?
I think with the mind part, that's where I felt like I was thinking less about the other things. I was kind of focusing more. I could feel it more.
Yes.
Like the just the, not the emptiness, but kind of like the peacefulness a lot more.
I could define it a little bit more for you. It's like a heaviness in the left hemisphere. Your right hemisphere was much lighter. So what happens in our life is we don't always have the left and the right in balance, you see. So what I'm just going to do with you, I'm going to just show you something so that you'll feel it a little bit, let's call it hocus pocus. So I'm going to just help you to get that mind into balance. Watch. There we go. Okay. That feels nice, huh? But you're also noticing your feet tingling now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're feeling like you're contained. And I want to say to you, sometimes you do feel a little bit, well, I think we all do this in some point or another. We feel a little bit unsure where we're going in life, what we're wanting to do. Am I doing the right thing? Blah, blah, blah. I want to say to you, never forget that heart of yours. You have an extraordinary talent, and you're just beginning to sniff it. Okay. And you're going to find that things are going to really turn out amazing for you. Okay. Now, you just, as I was talking, you're feeling how your body is warming up.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it in your chest, in your tummy. That is your spirit. That is your body. Your body is responding to the feelings that you know deep in you are happening. And your digestive system is going to settle down a bit. All right. Good.
Thank you.
All right. Does that all make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great,
Definitely.
great,
Thank you.
great. Thank you. Enjoy. Hi.
Hello there, how are you?
Very well. Your name is?
Ioan.
Johan. And how
Yeah.
are you keeping?
Pretty good, yeah.
How did
Yeah.
it go for you?
Pretty well. Yeah, it was really, really relaxing. I think was the biggest thing I took out of it, that sort of sense of quiet. Because I was on the free meditation last night. And,
Oh, yes?
yeah, and so that was the first time I'd ever meditated. And yeah, just that feeling of quietness really resonated with me with this session, where it was to the point where I couldn't hear my own breathing anymore. And it was sort of not scary, but it was a sensation I've never experienced before. And I was sort of thinking, like, am I breathing enough? Am I breathing in time? And that sort of became aware of that. And that was quite interesting because I've never felt that before.
Well, you see, what happens when that happens to you, you've got to realize how extraordinarily deep you went and you didn't know. And I love that because you get a lot of meditators and people who try so hard to get to where you went, and you've got there straight away. So there are going to be a lot of people that are very irritated with you now because you have experienced something that a lot of people don't get, is to just feel their entire body in a short period of time quietening down. What happens to you too is if you can just do this once a week, twice a week, you're going to find, because you have an incredibly active mind and you are very good at, I want to say, maybe fault finding, if that makes sense to you. Are you able to kind of get a resolution quite quickly?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you do this and you bring yourself quiet, that gift that you have, because I want to say it's a bit of a gift you've got there, is going to expand and open up even more. All right. So you're going to find things happening. And also, in some way, you don't have to mention what or whatever, but I feel sometime in your past, you've been let down in some way. Yeah. And I want to say to you, let it go. It really, things happen in our life, but when you kind of, so what I want you to just say in your mind, just to help you to kick it out of you, is just in your mind, just say, I release that event and I let it go. Just say that in your mind. There you go. Now you felt how your tummy warmed up a little bit, or a little bit of a feeling there. I don't know if you felt that. Good.
I felt a sensation around my shoulders.
Yes,
Maybe.
yes. Well, I notice in certain parts of your body. You see, so I can feel your energy just shifting. And so now you have more of an ability to move forward. and that won't have so much energy. It's like leeching onto you. Now it's not going to do that so much. So you'll be able to move on and be more creative in yourself. So well done. Well done. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And who are we picking now?
Right.
Hello, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
And you, Robert, I think. Yes?
Yes.
Hi, Robert. How did it go for you?
It was really good, to be fair. I got really lightheaded
Yes.
when you was doing the side to side for the brain part. I just got really lightheaded.
Yes.
And what I kept on noticing is that when kept on going through each part of the body, it just got really heavy and really cold. Like I kept on getting goosebumps in that area.
Yes.
Really badly. But yeah, it was a weird sensation, but I really liked it.
Yes. Well, you know, Robert, the thing is that this may be new to you. I don't know if you've ever meditated before.
I've done it a couple of times, and one time professionally with another person who was a professional, but that was when I was like in my teenager, when I was a teenager.
Yes. Yeah. But what's very interesting with you is I want to say you're quite psychic, actually. And when you were younger, did you see things?
I'll be honest, I don't think I have, but that was a long time ago.
Yes,
So
it's a long time. I want to say around 5 or 6 years old.
I definitely don't remember that time.
Yeah, no, you just have a cigarette or a little bit of pot. You'll remember it again. I'm only joking. But what happens is around that time, you were very sensitive, and sometimes through life, through experiences, it just shuts down, and we've got no idea. But in another, I want to say you're quite intuitive in where you're wanting to go, what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
And I want to say that is part of this. Every one of us has got a gift. And I want to say in some way, this is going to start opening up for you. And you may find yourself becoming more aware of things, such as all of a sudden you're going to say, you know, I think I'm going to go and buy this. And you go and look on a web page or whatever, and you just find that you get it for a good price because you just going by your instinct. And if I can advise you, carry on doing that because it'll just take you through events. Are you thinking of moving by any chance?
Yeah, I am. After I go full-time with work, I'll be moving.
Yes, because I think you need to move and make that change for yourself. All right. And it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Better than you realize. So. Yes, yes. Don't phone me if it doesn't.
I'll be at your door, don't worry.
No, it'll all change and everything. But feeling how the brain quietens down and how the mind quietens down, that's great. It's great. Well done. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. And where are we going to now? We finished. I think we all finished. We're going to James. I think we
last but not least.
Yes. You better give me good feedback.
I don't know how I can top that. I'm incredibly impressed with those guys. So I don't know how can I top that. But yeah, that was really good, that Vernon. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was incredible. That was really, really good.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
No, that was awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're looking forward to continuing this for a week now and giving feedback and insight and coming closer as a team for sure.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was great. I found that very relaxing for sure. I had quite a busy head to start with, and that came in sometimes. But yeah, that was good, and certainly some areas of the body on the shoulders just relaxing, and I couldn't visualize behind, but I could feel a sensation of like hands on and then releasing, and yeah, that was good. At one point, I lost like feelings in my hands. Like it almost felt like it was pins and needles, and then when I give them a wiggle, it wasn't. It was just like yeah.
Well,
that was strange.
Correct, James, and that's it. a lot of people are we sometimes try too hard to go, okay, I'm behind myself, or I'm here or there. But it's just a matter of allowing something to happen. And then all of a sudden you feel like a warmth on your shoulders, this and that. Because when you're going into meditative states, you're not in the normal state anymore. You've gone somewhere else. And when we go there, the impossible becomes the possible. So a lot happens, even in our physical body. It quietens down and it starts healing. So as I said right in the beginning in that interview, it's so important if we can just relax for 5 or 10 minutes a day. And we forget that, and we sometimes forget to eat, because we're so excited in doing our work and stuff. And those are things that we need to do, because if we do that, you don't spike in your brain, you don't spike in your body, you become more relaxed. So where we spike a lot is around 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And if you haven't had something, it's an excellent thing is to just take 4 or 5 almonds. And if you just chew them, it stops the spike in you, and you will find that you'll be able to get to lunchtime without feeling agitated. So it's a very useful tool to just, because the body needs the energy to sustain yourself so that you can become productive in the right way. So there we go.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vernon.
Bye.
Cheers. Goodbye, Vernon.
Thank you. Bye.